And it's Barca with the ball. Barkley over to help. Here's Grant. And the rebound goes to Olympiacos. Here's Speedy. Back to Barkley. Double team on Barkley. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Barkley's got the first points up on the board for Olympiacos. Grant outside. Baseline try. The second chance effort. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
First quarter of play. 1 minute played. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jump shot.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
It's stolen. Screened by Grant. Jen. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Inside. Pierce covering. To the wing on the left. All alone. And Barcelona tacks on 2 more. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Barca.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Misses from the corner.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Out to the right wing. To stop the run. Barcelona grabs the miss. Jen, Pierce covering. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Robertson. Olympiacos trails by 7. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Barcelona's head coach and I were able to chat. He talked about how they match up with a player like Paul Pierce, saying, you know, he's one of those guys who really does it all at a high level. Defend, score, you name it. I think defensively, we may look to double some and force other players to make shots. He's one of the greats. You enjoy the challenge of playing against him and just hope you can have enough to win. Guys, we'll see who carries the day.
All right, Doris, thanks. Barkley bangs home the trifecta. Barkley's got 5.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And it's Barca with the ball.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
Barcelona making a switch here. Barca leading by 9.
Right. Arenas.
Outside Arenas.
Number 4.
And Barcelona, another 3.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Now, here is Barkley. He's got 5. Here's Archibald. And again, it's Olympiacos from deep.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Arenas can't hit.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's Pierce. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and the shot is good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
To the paint. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Speedy the pass to Robertson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Here's Speedy. Robertson kicks to Mutombo. Pass to Barkley. Three-pointer. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. And that's now 8 points for B-Train.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And right, here we go. And the rebound goes to Olympiacos.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Speedy the pass to Barkley. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Barca on top, up.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Barca leading by 4. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Robertson dishes to Mutombo. Here's Barkley. The wing jumper off target.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here's Sprewell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assist goes to
Olympiacos trails by 8.
Sprewell.
Barkley right side. And Barkley sends it back. Pushing it up. Pierce for 3. Can't hit. Barcelona goes the other way with it. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Grant. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Sprewell. There's the pick. 4 on the clock, and Barkley sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Barca will retain possession. Barcelona making a switch here.
Checking in for Barca. Jim. Timeout, Olympiacos.
Timeout called, Olympiacos.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
A platoon swap here for Olympiacos.
Dancers.
Shot clock at 2. Gin. And another miss by Barcelona. Olympiacos trails by 7. Here's Iguodala. That's tipped to the inside. Here's Green. And the shot is good.
Assisted by Paul Millsap.
Down low. He gets the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Millsap. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He doesn't get the second one. Barca leading by 6. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Sprewell. Green with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Millsap has the open look. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Barca. Down low. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Green kicks to Millsap. To the middle. Here's World Peace. That's tipped. The baseline J. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And Barca leads by 8.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Now the feed to Green. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Dishes to Grant. To the left side wing. Shoots from 14. And the rebound goes to Olympiacos. Outside Green. Outside Millsap. The 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Grant. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Barcelona shooting their first free throw this game. .158 left in the first half of basketball. Stockton outside. Here's Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 1:41 left in the first half of the game. Wright sets a screen. Arenas passes to Wright. Outside Arenas from past the arc, and that one's good. Arenas has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Now here's Millsap. He dishes it to Green. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And again, it's Olympiacos converting.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And, Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Right against Millsap. Right with a screen on Stockton. Tipped away. Stolen by World Peace. Lots of room. Can't get it to go. Barcelona goes the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Good. Arenas has got 5 points so far.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Iguodala dishes to Green. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And that one's good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And that. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Now, here is Barkley. Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 12.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Mutombo kicks to Barkley. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Off the pick. Off the screen. Goes back up. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
For Barcelona, they've made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Here's Robertson, and again it's Olympiacos converting. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the left side wing. Takes the three, and Barcelona another three.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
The dish to Barkley. Robertson left side. Back to Barkley. He kicks to Robertson. Barkley right side. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Archibald. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Speedy's got 5.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
From the arc. And Pierce pulls it down. There's the steal, and that one's good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Olympiacos trails by 12. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Barkley, no luck.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 11.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And so it's Olympiacos with it. Here's Robertson. That's tipped. Out of bounds as Olympiacos keeps possession.
Now into the lineup for Barcelona. Sprewell. Number 4.
Barkley the pass to Speedy. Back to Barkley. Robertson outside. Three-pointer. But they get it back. Here's Mutombo using his post moves to get the 2 points. Mutombo's got his second basket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Count the bucket.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And the pass to Speedy. Barkley outside. Launches it. Barca grabs the miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Covered by Robertson. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That's his first foul. A different look here for Olympiacos. Green, he's checked in for Barkley. The bulldozer comes in for Paul Pierce. And Stockton subbed in for Robertson. Here's Arenas. Rebound by Stockton.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Green dishes to World Peace. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Over to the wing. Sprewell trains the three-pointer. 1:25 left to play in the third. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Outside, Green feeds it to Mutombo. They kick it out to Green. Mutombo passes to Speedy. And it's off from three-point range. Barca leading by 18. Pass to Sprewell. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rebound by Stockton. And so it's Olympiacos with it. And World Peace kicks to Green. Stockton dishes to Mutombo. And he dunks it down.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Stockton kicks to World Peace. Cranes it from beyond the arc. World Peace has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Speedy with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Count that one. He's got 14.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Here's Iguodala. On the wing, Green. Stockton outside. Iguodala outside. Here's Barkley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Paul Pierce has checked in for Olympiacos. To the paint.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Both free throws good from Green. Barcelona leading by 12. And he lobs it up.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Robertson drives in, goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
He's covered by Stockton. Knocked loose. Grant outside. Can't get it to go. Now Olympiacos takes it the other way. Left side Pierce. He feeds it to Robertson. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's Olympiacos from deep.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Screen by Grant. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Green gets it to go.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Jen nailed from three-point land.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Kicks it to Pierce. Pass to Stockton. Green inside, working on Grant. Pierce for three. No luck.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Stockton, no good. Barcelona leading by 12. Great D that time from Green.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And there's Stockton. That's good on the assist by Barkley.
You know, that wasn't the highest quality look, but for him, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the three.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Tries from 10. No good. In and out off the rim. Pierce covering. Fades away. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14. Olympiacos trails by 11. Passes to Barkley. And there's the feed to Mutombo. From downtown, Barcelona grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. They did a great job in the first, hitting three from outside.
And that one's good.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Stockton kicks to Barkley. Here's Mutombo. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Barcelona leading by 14. Grant with a screen on Robertson. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game.
And, you know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played.
Olympiacos trails by 16. Robertson drives in. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. And that's now 11 points for Mr. Incredible.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
He's covered by Stockton. Wide open. It's rebounded by Robertson.
High-quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Jen covered by Mutombo. Jen.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
And there's the foul. Goes on Mr. Incredible. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's Barcelona picking up the win.